Hey everyone, I'm Fred Ranger and I hope you're doing good. In today's video, I want to address a question that I got on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram feed. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go right here and follow me. You'll see all the questions that I'm referring to. So the question was, what is the lens that you would bring on a desert island? And a lot of photographers will tell you that, the 23mm must be a go-to lens in your bag, and the 35mm, and this is all crop sensors, so you need to do the equivalent, is the lens that you want to bring. And I agree that these are two very, very good lenses. I actually have them right here, the 35 and the 23, and I do use them when I travel. But if you ask me personally, what is my favorite lens of all time, all camera brands included, I will reply that it's the 56mm 1.2 from Fujifilm. This is a lens that has a 1.2 aperture that lets in a lot of light, and you can also do some reverse phase effect apparently, but it lets in a lot of light, so you can get, first of all, low light shooting. You can also get that buttery background. I really like the bokeh that this lens produces, and it also is a very well built lens. This is not the fastest lens. It's gonna hunt a bit to autofocus. You can do the focus yourself if you use focus peaking, but I rely on the autofocus most of the time, and although it's not the fastest lens, it actually gives me sharp and bang on and precise autofocus. So you have to be willing to spend a little bit more time to focus with this lens, but when it does get the focus, it is so sharp, it is so clean. It's also very, very, it renders the micro contrast in a very subtle way that the other lens don't have. Although I really like the 35, the 23, and one other lens, the 16, which is another of my favorite lens, the 1.4. This 1.256 remains the lens that I would bring on a desert island. It's also well built. This is an all metal, made in Japan lens. You don't feel like you're gonna break it if you actually drop it on the floor, although you might not want to drop it on the floor, but it gives you this sense of a very well made lens. The last point about this lens is that there's a little je ne sais quoi about this lens, a little something that is not explicable with specs, that is not explicable with the actual build quality. It's something that renders the image in a very unique way. I haven't seen that on the Nikon 1.4 that I owned previously. I haven't seen that on any Canon lenses or even on a Sony. This is the lens that is making my photography better every day, and I want to understand what is the lens that helps you tell your story better. For me, it's the 56 1.2, and you'll see plenty of that on my Instagram feed and on my 500px page. I rely on this lens daily to tell my stories. But again, what is your lens? Is it the 23? Is it the 56? Is it the 85? Because this is an 85 equivalent on the full frame. I want to hear about you. And if you have any other questions, please ask them down below. I'm here to learn. I'm here to answer your questions, to share my failures and my successes while I'm trying to build that community and to tell better stories. I've been Fred Ranger. Give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe and be happy. Enjoy life. And enjoy your 56 1.2. You deserve it.